Hi everyone, how are y'all doing? Today is August the 30th, I'm thinking? No, yeah, 30th. Wow, where did our summer go? Sad day, sad day. So thanks for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna share this with um, my other group, and then we will get started. And then share to a group. And there. Okay, all done. So I'm just gonna do it. Oh my god, this is a mess. I'm sorry. Got to get things done before we leave. We're leaving tomorrow, and we won't be back till the end of September. So I had to get some stuff done. It was just crazy in this house. Anyway, okay, let's get started. The card I made. Oh darn, I think it's upstairs. Oh, that's okay. It'll be a surprise. I think it's upstairs. Yeah, it is upstairs. Oh dear. Sorry. Will just be a surprise. I'm going to show you. Yay. Okay, a couple things before we get started. I am doing a mystery hostess for the month of September. So if you place an order on my store, your name will go into a draw for the hostess rewards for the month. They will, so if you could do now, between now and at midnight tomorrow night, you will get a celebration item. I'm sure that I had. Yeah, so celebration is over tomorrow. Can you believe that? Yeah, tomorrow at midnight, it's done. So there's that. So we'll just move that to the side. Perfect partners. This is coming out from September the 1st to September 30th. So what Stampin' Gap's done is they matched up dies to some of the stamp sets that are in the catalog, which is pretty cool. I did get, the only one I got is this one right here. I didn't get anything else. I thought about getting this, but I won't be able to show you guys how to play with it because I'll be away for the whole month of September. So that's starting on the 1st. World Card Making Day. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. That's all I'm saying. If you're interested in coming, I would suggest you register because one of our time slots is, I think, only has one spot left. We're doing time slots. So there's 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 a.m. The 11 a.m. is the one that's almost full. It's going to be held on October 1st here at my house. And RSVP and everything is required by September the 15th for the in-person class. We are holding a Zoom class at night at 7 p.m. My time. And RSVP for that will be the 12th because I have to mail everything out and I want to get it done before we're heading to the States after that, so I want to get everything done before that. And the cost is $15, and we are making Christmas cards. Yes. Sassy Sisters Crafty Crop. Registration is still open. That is filling up fast too. Registration for that is open, and it is from October. Hey, Jim. Oh, yeah, I know. Crafty Crop is November the 4th and November the 5th. You can come both days, one day, Saturday. You can come both Friday and Saturday, or just Saturday. That's entirely up to you. We are going to have an ice cream bar. There's going to be make and takes, a welcome package where we have door prizes. There's going to be bingo, and of course pillow gifts. Gotta love pillow gifts. And I'm also going to open up my paper and ribbon share, because now it's getting closer to Christmas. I did open it up prior, and I think it was too early. So I'll have that open up for the month of September and have it all out to you by October. For everything, it's $45 for porch pickup or $8 to have it shipped. Then we have the specialty paper, which is $25 and then $5 to have it shipped. And then we have our ribbon share, which is $25 and $5 to have it shipped. So there we have it. So let us get started. How exciting, eh? Okay, so what we're going to do is, the card is upstairs, unfortunately, and I just don't have all of my stuff together today. Oh my goodness sakes. So what I'm going to do is, I have a card base that is 8.5 by 11, and we're going to fold it and score it at 4 1/4. So that is the base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of evening evergreen, 4 inches by 4 inches. So let's just cut this up. Yeah, we had to go out. We got a notification that our door was in, so we went to pick it up, and it wasn't there. They had the wrong one. They brought in the wrong one. Then we got home, we got notification saying that the email was sent in error. So we spent like an hour down there. So this is 4 by 4, and that's going to fit on just like that. And I have some designer series paper that I think I've already cut. I'm hoping, yeah, I do. Yes. So these guys are cut at 1 and 7/8 and 1 and 7/8, and they're just going to be adhered right onto there like that. And then I have this is going to go on the inside, and that's what this piece here is for. Okay, so this is all the Light a Glow Designer Series paper. It's gorgeous, and it's so gorgeous that it's out of stock. Wouldn't you know that, right? And yeah, seems like everything that's cool and popular goes out of stock. So I'm just going to add these onto here, and there's no particular way I'm going to do that. I'm going to just try and center them. I wish I knew where that, oh, the card's upstairs. I took pictures of it. Anyway, and that's going to go on just like that. And take this one here. Yeah, so we're leaving right after work tomorrow. We're heading out west. Yay, I'm going to go visit. We're going to go visit our daughter and her family. I live in Innisfil. What's up, bud? And then we're going to head to BC to visit my dad, and then to the island to visit my mom. I haven't seen my parents since before COVID. So, and then we're going down to Victoria to visit our son, and that's the one that was in the race that I was telling you guys about. So we're looking forward to getting away, yeah, for a whole month. Ooh. And then we're taking the ferry. It's called the Blackball Ferry from Victoria to Seattle. No, it doesn't look very straight. And I'm just trying to give it a wee bit of... Yeah, so we haven't made reservations for that one yet because we're not too sure when we're going to leave on that one. I'm thinking we have to have all our passport and everything ready. Oh my goodness sakes, this is not working out too well. Well, that's okay. I'm going to hide it all. That's okay. And then this piece here is going to be adhered onto that. But before I do that, I'm just going to take this stamp right here. So this one, yeah. This one, that one right there. And that's going to be stamped on the inside. But I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to stamp all the outside on this side of the card. And I'm going to need a scrap piece of paper. Just push these all out of the way. Bring in my scrap piece of paper because I'm going to stamp off. You know what I'm going to do on this one? I think I'm going to use this one for this side. Go with the bigger flower, or the bigger snowflake. And just randomly stamp my card. And then I'm just going to go around the edges. And it's because I'm going to stamp you know, this isn't straight, and this is driving me crazy. This right here. So I'm going to see if I can pick these up and just reposition them. So I'm happy with it. I'm just not happy with it. It's just, they're not straight. Yeah, so we're coming home and I had to stop at the post office. And you know what? I'm just going to just leave that. I'm just going to just grab another piece. I'm going to grab this one right here and I'm just going to cut these guys down. I just not happy with that. And my cutter is... So I'm going to cut this at 1 7/8, so right down like that. I'm going to do this one at 1 7/8 also. And then turn this around, 1 7/8. Another one. So these guys go like that. I'm going to do the same with this one. So they're just shy of 2 inches. And the square is 4 inches, so it should have a wee bit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I'll just put those out of the way. I'll bring this one in. I got too much stuff on my desk. I think that's what that problem is. Okay, so we'll put this one here. I'm just going to dry fit everything. And that one matches up like that. And then this one. And this one. Okay, let's just move this out of the way. So this is totally different than what my original one is. And you'll see that if you go onto my blog, it'll show you the original. So I'm just going to take these guys off. And I know why I can't see it, because it's black, dark on dark. There we go. So just a wee bit all the way around. There we go. Okay. Oops, 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 oops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I draw. Oh, there it is. Geez, I'm not doing good tonight. Holy smokers. And I'm going to put that right there. Just like that. And we'll bring in this one. Yes, Gaitan, I am getting a rash. Very much so. And then put this one right there. Like that. And then this one's not straight either, but that's okay. It's not as bad as the other one. But I'll hide all that. And then that one will go right there. Like that. Okay. So now I have this piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the die set. And I'm going to cut out a snowflake using this piece right here. So this is a piece of 3x3 specialty paper, gold specialty paper. And I'm just going to cut this out, and I'm going to use my mini cut and emboss machine because it will fit in there. And just bring that in. And grab my pieces. Oops. And I'm gonna add that right there, just like that. Oops, can you guys see that? And then we'll add this piece on. Now it fits right into it, which is kind of cool because you can cut it out one of 2 ways, but I like this way. And put this on top, and then just run it through your cut and emboss machine. This is the mini. I am taking this with me when I go on vacations because it's light, and I will be able to just put it into a little carry-on bag. Okay, so there we have it all cut out. And we're going to just take it apart now. Oh, there we are. So there we have it. Isn't that pretty? And it's made out of that gold specialty distress gold designer series paper, and it's really light. So I'm sure you could do almost anything with that. Let me just put this right here and move this guy and put it away. Now this piece here is going to go right into the center of that. Move those out of the way, and I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals and just flip this over and just add it to the back side of my snowflake. Oops, oh, there's two there. So I'm going to go around the center, and then I'm going to add a few in here. And I'm going to do that using my scissors and there. Just little strips, just like that. I just don't want to see them on the other side, that's all. I'm not going to go, so one there, and one here, and then here, and here. Oops. Perfect. And then, so if you're interested in coming to our World Card Making Day, we'd love to have you. It is at the house, or if you can't make it or you don't live in the city, we will ship your kits out to you across Canada, and it's at 7 p.m. my time, so that would be 8 p.m. We're central, so what's Ontario? Jeez, I can't remember. That's Eastern, I'm thinking, and then we have Mountain Time, which would be 6, and then we have Pacific Time, which would be 5. We're making 3 really cute Christmas cards, and there'll be a special little offer in your package when you receive it. And yeah, so we're looking forward to teaming up with one of my my downlines, Madeline. So looking forward to that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see this line right here. I'm going to line that up with the line in the center, and then the points on here, I'm going to line that up with that, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to adhere this onto here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add, these are my bigger dimensionals if they're in here. Yes, they are. I'm going to add dimensionals to the back side of this one. Guess I could have done a mystery one with this one too, had you guys come along too, but I never thought of it until I couldn't find my sample. Okay, so that is going to go on just like that. Now I'm going to grab a piece of Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to stamp that in Versamark, and then we're going to color it with gold embossing powder. So I'm just going to bring in my brand new, the instructions are still here, embossing, what's this called? Embossing Edition Kit. So with this kit you get the actual container, you get a embossing buddy, you get a brush, and you also get a pair of tweezers. These are heavy duty too. Like, these are quite These are very heavy duty. So I'm just going to bring in, and then the sentiment I'm using on this one here, because I just want a small one, is Merry Christmas. Or maybe I'll switch it out to Let's Celebrate, because the other one that I have upstairs is Merry Christmas. So I'm just going to do Let's Celebrate. Now, see, my stamps are all colored. That's okay. It's from a red ink, and it doesn't harm the stamp whatsoever. It just helps you see it when you lose it. That's all I'm saying. Not that I've lost anything, but... And then I'll just ink this up. Now I'm going to just open up my embossing buddy. I'm just going to take this and just rub it over my cardstock like that. And I will ink, I'll just put this in the center so you guys can see it. Let's Celebrate, and that's done with Versamark, and that is like a what's it? What I'm going to say? It's like a watermark ink, and it also has like a little bit of glue to it. So, excuse me. So your embossing powder does hold on to it. I'm putting this away because it's driving me crazy. Okay, so now let's take our embossing powder and our little spoon, and just make sure you cover your whole sentiment. And then I'm just going to flick it over, just lightly tap it, and get any excess off. So see, it's all off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid back on this, because I'm going to bring my heat tool over, and I don't want to have the powder go everywhere. So now I'm going to use these, and look how these work. They're reverse, and ta-da. So I'm just going to turn this on, so it's going to get loud, and I apologize for that. I'll just put it underneath here till it gets warmed up, and I'll show you how I do my embossing. Everybody does it differently. Just had an idea. I'm just going to let it get warm. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is bring in my heating tool and just put it on, and then as soon as it starts turning, I'm going to quickly move my heating tool over that until it's all nice and shiny, just like that. And that's like an enamel, so it'll stay like that. And I like to let it glue a bit. I'm going to let it cool down a bit. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to just bring in my soft succulent ink, and this is going to go on the inside of the card. And I'm going to just stamp the corner, and just like that. And let me go there and there. Okay. And now I'm going to bring in my card base, open it up, and then I'm going to grab my gold foil. And there it is right there. And I'm going to just trim a little piece off of this. Bring my little trimmer back in. So I'm going to trim it down to about 1/2 inch. And this is probably 4 inches. So I'm just going to go over a bit. I'd rather have too much than not enough. And then this piece is going to get adhered right like that. So I'm going to use my liquid glue for that. I'm sort of jumping around all day today. That's how I feel, though. And then I'm going to bring this piece in, and then I'm just going to butt it up to the edge of the basic white, and this is what's going to go on the inside. So I like to put it on, and then I'll flip it over to the other side to make sure that it's fully lined up. We have a little bit of excess there, but that's okay. We'll trim that off. Then I have a little bit of excess Designer Series paper. I'm going to make sure that's there. And then I'm going to add this. Should I do it this way? I'm going to do it this way because it's got the gold in it. just going to just add a wee bit of glue on that. So if you're liking the video, I would appreciate if you tap the like button there. And they'll probably get shut down by Facebook. I got shut down last week. I wouldn't do my video because they said there was music that was on there. The only music was me, and I wasn't singing, so I don't understand. Okay, so we're just going to trim this back. So I'm going to line this right up at the 4-inch mark and just trim it right off. And you have a nice crisp trim. And now this piece is going to go onto the inside, of your card. And I'm going to also add that with liquid glue. And just slide this in just like that. I like to slide it in because I want to make sure that the glue goes everywhere and it's not all in one spot. So there's the inside of the card. There's part of the outside. Now this is all cool now. We're going to trim this back. And I'm going to trim it down just a wee bit. Then, oops, no. There. And then we'll just trim it there. Perfect. Yay. And then that will just adhere right onto there. Well, like I said, the original is on my blog, and it's the same but different. The designer series paper is different. The sentiment's different. The sentiment's a little bit longer. The inside's a little bit different, but it's the same. I guess the same sketch is what I'm getting at. And it's a simple card to do. You don't need to get one of the big cut and emboss machines. You can use the mini one, and you can include that in your starter kit too, if you're interested in getting that. And you get a few dies, a die and stamp set. This one here is the stamp set's $32, but the bundle is $53, which I think is a pretty good deal. And I know I have. Okay, so we're not done yet. So now we can't send out a naked envelope, can we? No. I'm going to get this out of the way because there is embossing powder on it. So what we're going to do is, this is just a scrap piece of designer series paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the flap of my envelope. Just like this. And just make sure you don't go over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my designer series paper and I'm going to put it right up against the edge of my flap, just like that. And I'm just going to just make sure it stays. And that's what I like about liquid glue, because it gives you that couple of seconds to move things around. And just push that back up again. And just give it a couple seconds. And once it's dry, all you need to do is take your scissors and just cut just around the flap. Just like this. Now our World Card Making Day, everything is cut out for you guys. So basically all you're going to do is come to the house, you're going to stamp the stamp and then assemble the cards. And they're really easy to do. And then of course Maddie and I will both be here and we'll be able to help you out. This will be her very first class and she's going to do fantastic at it. I just know it. So excited. Okay, so now we have a matching card. How do you like that? Card and envelope. Oh, but you know what? We need something down on the front too, right? So let's grab our soft succulent ink. And we'll just stamp. So just be careful when you're stamping on your cards. If there's any ridges, the stamp won't stamp properly. So make sure you just take it in a bit and then stamp it just like that. So now the card is, to me the card's finished now because your envelope's all done, as is your card. So soft succulent, evening evergreen, and the gold, the distressed gold, which is 12 by 12, and it's a specialty sheet, specialty paper, and you get 2 sheets, and I can't remember how much it is, but it's really pretty. It's here, have a better look at it. It's distressed, so, and it's really light too, so it will cut the most, you can cut with the most intricate dies, and it'll come out just gorgeous. So there we have it, easy peasy. So I am going to try and get on. I have a few projects that I want to work on while I'm away, so I'll try and get on next Tuesday. But maybe not, because we'll be on the road, because we're heading to my dad's, and it's an 8-hour drive from my daughter's, so I might not be on. And if I am, it'll probably be just pictures of the scenery. Or I might do it Monday night. Might do that too. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. Greatly appreciated. All the instructions, I'm going to have this video over there. The instructions, the measurements, what I used is all on my blog, creatingwithsharon.com. Okay, thanks for joining me tonight, and I greatly appreciate it. And you all have a wonderful day. See us. Bye.